Hey guys, Dan here with another topic. When to DNF a book? I thought about this the last few days because if you've been watching my past few videos, you know that I have been working on reading Nordenholt's Millions. This was a end-of-the-world apocalypse scenario book from 1923. I was offered a free copy of this from NetGalley for a fair and honest review, and when I first heard about it, I was like, this book sounds so good. End-of-the-world apocalypse, check, sounds good. I was also kind of hoping that it was going to be in a similar vein to H.G. Wells' writing. I was thinking, and you can't always assume, you know, I made that assumption that the writing was going to be eloquent like H.G. Wells, but it was kind of similar, but it was very different at the same time. So I was really enjoying this at first, I'm going to say, because I got to a certain point where it just seemed to drag on and on and on. It just got to a point where it got really boring and rather dry. And I say this because they briefly talked about the end of the world scenario, and then it just went into a tirade about how this guy named Nordenholt made his fortune, and how he, like, found all these other people to work for him and basically buy up all these resources. It was just really not what I was anticipating, and at that point, I think I was like, I got to 25% into this book, and I got to the point where I was speed reading past certain pages, you know, reading really fast, trying, you know, hoping it was going to get better. It just wasn't getting any better. It was all the same nonsense. It just wasn't for me. I do believe in rating a book, even if you do not finish it. If you didn't like a book, by all means, rate it 2 stars or 1 star, because, you know, that's worthy, and it's also an opinion about that book. So I know there's some people who feel like if you DNF a book, you shouldn't rate it, but I totally don't agree with that. I think if you didn't like a book and you didn't finish it, then you should rate it such. But yeah, I had to DNF this book at 30%. I wasn't getting anything out of it. I wasn't enjoying it. And the whole thing about DNFing a book, I mean, I used to, past me, like maybe a year or 2 ago, would have pushed on through this book no matter how bad I wasn't enjoying it. I would have pushed on because I felt obligated to review it for the publisher and for NetGalley. But at this point, you know, I'm not making any money from reviewing a book I'm not enjoying, and I would hope that other booktubers are like me, that they're reading for pleasure and that they're reading things that they want to read and things that they will enjoy reading. So that's one of the things I'm going to say about DNFing a book. If you're not enjoying a book, if it's just not for you, why should you continue reading it? We're not being paid by some publication or by some newspaper or a website to review books. I mean, if I was being paid by an editor or somebody who said, read this book, review it, and tell me what you think of it, then by all means I would finish reading it. But if I'm just reading for pleasure, BookTube is just a hobby for me. So I'm not making anything from it, so why should I pursue reading and finishing a book that I am not enjoying? So that is my final thoughts on DNFing a book. I never used to do it, but now by all means, I've got so many books on my TBR. Why should I continue reading books I'm not enjoying? If you have a different opinion about this, please let me know what your thoughts on that are. And if you have DNF'd any books yourself in the past, let me know that too. Thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, like it, share it with your friends, and thank you for watching.